It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Josh Giddey, MP out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Boston, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Westbrook in at the one spot. RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. And here is Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you watch Jason Tatum. Year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Inside, and MP throws it down.
You see that youthful exuberance. From MP on that finish.
Westbrook passes to White. Here's Tatum, and it's blocked. Buzelis with the ball. MP finds Ball. Ball, a screen on Brown. Here's Giddey. And MP throws it down.
Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
We're about 1 minute into the first. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Dealing with Lonzo Ball's playmaking was at the front of his mind. He told me Lonzo's a tremendous decision maker, so we've got to be quick to close off the passing lanes. We can't let him create easy baskets. The goal is to keep Ball's impact as a playmaker down to a minimum. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Porzingis kicks to White. Back to Porzingis. Lets it go with a three. Boston again missing. Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Ball, the pass to Giddey. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Outside, White. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they can breathe a little easier on their fourth shot. They finally hit the target.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the one, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
And that one's good. MP. For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Westbrook, a screen on MP. 13 feet away. Vucevic with the rebound.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Pass to Giddey. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Giddey's got his second basket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Brown kicks to White. Now here's Westbrook. Clock at 6. White setting the pick for Westbrook. Outside Tatum. And a miss there on the triple. The Bulls leading by 6. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Ball against White. Ball, the pass to Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Here's MP. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Tatum. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4. And it's Ball penetrating. And the rejection by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Porzingis at the elbow. Off the mark, and the drop continues. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play. Got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
White against MP. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. Number 1, the Bulls.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
Giddey against Brown. Right a screen. To the inside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. White's got 5 now.
Love to see Brown facilitate out of a pick and roll, and I'm sure his coach feels the same way.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Over Porzingis. Vucevic with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Celtics trail by 6. Brown outside. Westbrook with a screen for Brown. And 3 off the mark.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And here is Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Over Porzingis. And it's Vucevic missing. Boston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. White dishes to Brown. Westbrook passes to Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on MP. Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many scouts felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been
The Bulls leading by 7. So for Chicago right now, Josh Giddey is out there with ball, and it's Vucevic. Then it's MP. And it's Buzelis in at the power forward. Ball kicks to Giddey. 5 to shoot. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Giddey's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Bulls. Giddey's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Pass to Pritchard. Hits it from three-point range. Pritchard's got 5 points so far.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Here's Pritchard. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Now, Giddey. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah.
And we have to mention his rebound. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
And it's Vucevic missing.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Pass to MP. A three-pointer off the mark. Celtics trail by 3. And stolen by... Oh, look out! Look out!
Now that's how you finish. What did he just do? MP showing some insane athleticism.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Holiday. Hasn't made one yet. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his 3rd foul so far.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
And the Celtics making a change here. Nunnally's checked in. Here's Holiday. And the rejection by MP.
He anticipated it and he trusted it. MP said, not in my house.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Jazz did solid work. Dropped in 36 points. And all game long, he seemed like he couldn't miss from outside the arc, converting many times from distance. Incredible effort on his part, and we'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Buzelis sets a screen for MP. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Passes to Pritchard. Celtics passing it around. Here's Nunley. And again, unable to change momentum.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team up
night for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Zinkis is checked in for Boston. Westbrook comes in for Drew Holiday.
And now look at Jason Tatum here. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 31 points per, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
To the left wing. Westbrook against MP. Westbrook kicks to Tatum to stop the drought. That's good. So Westbrook comes up with the assist. Tatum's got 5 now.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Pass to Giddey. Now here's Vucevic, guarded by Porzingis. Fade away. Misses off the right iron.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Westbrook finds Alexander Walker. Tatum on the wing. He had 31 points in the win against Indiana.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Now, here's Ball. Here's Vucevic. He picked up MP with the powerful alley-oop.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
And the Celtics with possession here. Outside Westbrook. And stolen by MP. And it's Ball, that time on the assist by MP. And the Bulls lead by 15. MP against Westbrook. Porzingis with a screen on MP. They get a hand on it, and stolen by MP. Here's Giddey. Porzingis with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Chicago. They're on a 17-5 run here. Outside, Ball. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Russell Westbrook. These Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Brown comes in for Alexander Walker. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Back to Westbrook. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Giddey. And here's Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Look, when he's within range, Vuce is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
Outside Westbrook. Back to Tatum. Brown outside. Screen by Porzingis. Boston again missing. Here's Chicago. They're on a 20-5 run here. Here's MP. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. MP's got 11 points in the quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Porzingis with a screen on Giddey. And it's Brown missing.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Outside, Ball. MP outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
For 3.
Ball's got 3 assists in the game. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The Celtics making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Jalen Smith comes in for Buzelis. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Ball.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Down with it. He's picked up by Collins. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Dosunmu, the pass to Collins. MP with it. Takes the 3. That's off his 4th miss in 13 attempts. Here's Walsh. Nothing on the board. Pass to Westbrook. Can they get it? No good.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Mitchell outside. Now Collins. White covering. Kicks it out to MP. 3 on the clock. For 3, Mitchell. And Boston with the rebound. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, that huge double OT win. That's something you don't quickly forget. I love the action, the intensity, and boy, did they play some phenomenal basketball.
Mr. Triple-Double himself doing what he does best. Westbrook's assists are expected.
Mitchell passes to Smith. Now MP. And again, Chicago. No good. Down low. Out to Porzingis.
2 minutes
Brown outside.
in the first half. 2 minutes.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. RJ, we've seen multiple all-star games for Jaylen Brown. Can he become a superstar?
Well, to me, if you've got a Finals MVP in your back pocket on your resume, you are now a superstar, and Jaylen Brown is that.
The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. 1:44 left to play here in the second quarter. And taken away by Brown. to Pritchard. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
Good stuff from Brown, providing the assist. He's made giant strides in his passing game.
Bulls leading by 18. 1:15 left in the first half. Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. Beyond the arc. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket, but he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Personal foul.
And Brown is a talented scorer who also excels at drawing fouls.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
Mitchell kicks to Smith. At the elbow, Collins. Pass to MP. Fires from deep. Drills it from outside. Peeler's got 24 points.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
Brown outside. Now here's White. Plays it up and banks it in. 9 points for Derek White.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here is Mitchell. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Utah. On the wing, MP. Collins, a screen on West. Healy gets an open look and hits. He's got 26.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back right after this.
Taking a look here at Chicago.
And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Boston Celtics.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of all ball handlers, or you'll get broken down and eaten alive.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the...
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Russell Westbrook out there with White, and it's Porzingis in at center. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017, he's come a long way. Kevin, chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. Tatum passes to White. Off target from outside. The Bulls leading by 18. Pass to MP. Vucevic a screen on White. Shots good by Peeler.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Outside, White. Here's Brown. Giddy defending. Brown, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. MP finds Giddy. Outside, ball. It's MP, top of the key. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Will not go. This is off the front eye. Celtics trail by 20. The 3 from Tatum. Drills the three-pointer. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
Ooh, how about that extended range from Tatum? It's an absolute bomb.
Brown against MP. It's hauled in by Brown.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Now, why not throw it up to Porzingis? That's what he's there for.
MP outside. And again, Chicago. No good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Took him no time at all on that one. And that's 13 points for Derek White.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
MP with a screen on Westbrook. There's Ball with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 8.
Known as a pass-first player, you like to see Lonzo call his own number out of that two-man game and be aggressive.
Brown feeling it out a bit. For the 3. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. The 3 ball. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Westbrook kicks to Tatum. This ball movement by Boston. Pass to White. Porzingis sets the pick for White. No good with the triple. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Here's Buzelis. And here's Vucevic, guarded by Porzingis. The 11-footer. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Buzelis. Vucevic has got 9 points. Tatum passes to White. Lets the 3 fly. The 3 for Tatum.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Pass to Giddy. Shoots the 3. It's good from long range.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Right side Tatum. Outside Westbrook. Tatum with a screen on Ball. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 8.
Hitting back with the 3 of his own. Westbrook not giving an inch.
White against Giddy. Now here's Vucevic. D right on him. Back to Ball. From downtown. A rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. On to White. There's the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. To Giddy. MP deciding where to go with it. He was all alone on that one. MP's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he knocked down 4 triples in the first half. You got to stay in his hip pocket.
And here's Brown outside. It's all in by the Bulls.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying. He hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Celtics. Richard comes in for White. Chicago also making some changes. Zach Collins comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Kobe White in for Ball. Alexander Walker on the wing. To the middle. Wants to get it to Westbrook and does. The shot that time not on target. Good defense by MP. Tries the spin move. Pass to Giddey. Outside Collins. MP with it. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by MP.
Great burst. MP is tough to stop once he gains a step.
The Celtics have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Outside Tatum. Over Buzelis. Bank shot. No good. The Bulls leading by 22. Lets it go from 14. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Good.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
Peeler passes to Collins. To the paint. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Chicago has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Westbrook against MP. Makes it off the glass. Westbrook's got 5 points now this quarter.
Westbrook is too much to handle in close there. He's got so many different moves he can go to.
Outside Collins. Pass to MP. The good-looking shot from the wing. MP's got 37.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Outside Tatum. Back to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
And there's the ferociousness. Gotta enjoy Westbrook. Taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Collins. It's good. Collins has got his first points of the night.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Chicago leading by 22. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. He certainly puts in the work there to get better.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Kate is checked in, and it's Drew Holiday. In for Russell Westbrook. For a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Zach Collins. Dosunmu comes in for Josh Giddey. MP's checked in for White. And Ball subbed in for Mitchell. The Bulls shooting at 51%. Really solid. So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Vucevic. Smith is out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's MP in at the 2 spot. MP against Holiday. That's tipped and stolen by MP. In transition, here come the Bulls. Back to Dosunmu. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside Holiday. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Ball with it. MP outside. And it's off from 3-point range. Celtics trailed by 19. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Let's go. Tatum's shot is off. The Bulls have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Pass to Vucevic. And again, Chicago. No good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. That one good for 2. Tatum's got 19 points.
The defense must be aware of where Tatum is, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
Now, here's Dosunmu, defended by Alexander Walker.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Guarding Tatum is just a major problem.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Bulls.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
Nailed from 3-point land. Peeler's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Bulls. Holiday looking for an opening. Tatum setting the pick for Holiday. Fires for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Holiday's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Nice answer. You love how Holiday competes every single night.
To the middle, here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing it.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Outside Tatum. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Clever play by Tatum, drawing the attention to him, only to give it away.
The Bulls leading by 16. just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by MP.
And did they really just pull that off?
I think they did, Greg. Astounding play. The Celtics have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Tatum. And then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
Okay, just some big boy strength there from Tatum. Just put himself to the line.
Tatum no good on the free throw. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the players.
And it's Westbrook missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
MP with a screen on Holiday. There's Ball with the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
This is why Ball takes a good amount of threes, because he's very accurate and confident from there.
And Westbrook, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook's got 9 points now in just the second half. Vucevic a screen on Holiday. Ball. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. MP way outside. No good on the quick 3. Celtics trail by 14. Holiday, no good that time. Excellent D there from Ball. MP outside. Vucevic dishes to MP. There's the triple. And another one falls.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Westbrook against MP. Tatum passes to Alexander Walker. Good. Alexander Walker's got 6 points in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Dosunmu. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 16.
On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and get people quality shots.
MP against Westbrook. The kick out to Tatum. Off target from three-point range.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Dosunmu. And Holiday has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Excellent D there from Ball.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Westbrook against MP. Outside, Ball. Pass to Buzelis. No good on the 3. Celtics trail by 18. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Second chance shot. Poke loose. Now here's Dosunmu. Fires the three. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
They get it back. Vucevic with the bucket. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 14 rebounds. The Celtics have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Westbrook against MP. Westbrook kicks to Tatum. Pass to Alexander Walker. They could use a bucket. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Bulls leading by 20. And here is Ball. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Chicago. Up top, Tatum. Porzingis finds Westbrook. Tatum with a screen on MP. Just 5 on the clock. Right the pass to Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And Chicago shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Down low, Giddey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And he just kept working, felt the whistle coming and able to finish the play. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Here's Tatum. Outside Westbrook. Inside. Here's White. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight.
Even at this stage of his career, Westbrook is still a skilled playmaker in this league.
Pass to Buzelis. Giddey sets the pick for Buzelis. Takes a 3. Hands it from downtown.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Tatum drives in. Chicago grabs the miss. Buzelis has got 6 rebounds in the game. MP outside. A baseline Jay. That one wide left.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Pass to Westbrook. Here's Brown. Tatum looking around. From the arc. And it's Brown missing.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
Now Buzelis. Outside, Ball. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. A 3 from MP. Rebound, Boston. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Jalen Smith comes in for Buzelis. White is checked in for MP. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Brown outside. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Porzingis with a screen on Smith. And he's good on the 3-ball.
With his touch, Tatum's a threat from anywhere.
Now, here's Mitchell. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what.
Way to bring the effort tonight. Another day, another win. Good work.